Welcome to the Q&A of the year because it is almost 2022.
What?
We've only done like one Q&A this year. I swear.
Welcome back to Vlogmas. We're doing a Q&A today.
We don't know what questions we're going to answer, but you guys asked kind of weird ones.
You asked me nothing, and you asked Aubrie everything. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Such as, why does Brad wear Crocs to the gym? And he spelled Crocs wrong, so.
I wear Crocs to the gym because it's convenient. A lot of things in my life I do because of the convenience factor. I think Austin probably has seen this the most. Brad does things that make sense. If it's convenient, if it's easy, like that's what Brad does.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Makes sense? Okay, let's do it.
So I wear them to the gym because I can slide them on as I walk out the door. Most of the time I don't wear socks, and so I don't have to dirty up a pair of socks that I'm only gonna wear just to the gym. It just seems like a waste to wear a pair of socks, put on shoes, you get those socks dirty, and I'm not wearing socks any other part of the day. So now I've gotta do laundry.
I think for me it's like the safety, and I couldn't obviously like box jump in them, so I wouldn't do I just wouldn't feel comfortable in them. I'm not like
so
a
like
runner.
You wouldn't wear Crocs in the gym?
No, they're not safe for me.
But well, I've learned. I was wearing nice shoes when I dropped a weight on my toe, and it still broke my toe. So, yeah. F it.
All right, next question. What are you looking forward to the most this Christmas? I think we both have the same answer.
Oh, I just want to see. I want Lady to be surprised and like be excited about gifts, but I don't know if she will be.
That roller coaster toy. So excited about that. So yeah.
I hope for Aubrey's mental sake that she is so excited about this roller coaster toy and not something else, because Aubrie will be devastated.
I don't really care, but I think, yeah, hopefully she's not scared of the roller coaster. That's all.
Oh,
That's
she
all
won't be scared of that. No, I've been throwing her for months.
Throwing her. What's your favorite Christmas dessert?
I love when you make toffee.
Okay, that's really nice of you to say that. I like the toffee too.
Why? You can't.
I don't know. I'm always flattered.
Stop acting surprised when I say nice things.
No, it's not surprise.
Don't...
It's flattery. It's like, oh wow, like wow, really?
People
because
think...
I thought you were gonna say like the red velvet cake your grandma makes or something.
No, it's not chocolate. I mean, I know red velvet's chocolate, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I would say toffee too.
Best and worst decisions you've made starting your own business. Best decision we've made, starting our own business. Worst decision made, starting a business.
Wow.
No, it's true. It's like they say, like when you buy a boat, what's the best and worst or best days for a boat owner? It's when he buys a boat and when he sells his boat. It's just because like starting business is great. Financially, there's a lot more freedom that can come about if you can actually get the freedom, and you're tied down to your business a lot more than people realize, especially as a small business. So,
but for real though, I think best decision is definitely like knowing that you have to add on more people, add a team to help you, because you can't grow and you can't like prosper without a good team. So that would be my like best decision thing.
Worst decision is, financially, we've made some mistakes on things that we've either bought or like even this building process, because we had to rush it so much due to COVID, and it was a first time for us. I definitely made some mistakes that cost a lot of money. So, I mean, nothing
good comes from like really fast decisions.
Yeah.
So that would be my advice.
How did postpartum affect your relationship? Has having Letty affected your relationship? How does, essentially babies and kids affect your relationship? I think it definitely affects your relationship. You essentially now have a job that's 24/7 on top of everything else that you do. So for us, it was just finding time to spend together when Letty was asleep, and together with Letty, because there is one parent that is going to take on more of the workload. No matter anything you do in life, I don't care if you cut a cookie in half or what you do, it's never going to be 50-50. And so I think you just have to try to fill in other areas if you're not the more dominant parent, I guess would be the word for it.
Yeah, so for instance, like I do a lot of the caregiving for Letty because I love it. It's not that Brad is not like capable, but so what happens is he fills in all of the things that because I'm caregiving, that he has to like do the dishes or like clean up after dinner, or it's just like a lot of stuff that he wasn't doing or he didn't do or have to do before. Now he does.
Yeah. So like a lot of people will say things like, I don't see Brad doing this or blah, blah, blah. And it's just essentially like, I know we've kind of shared the bedtime routine, but like when Aubree's feeding Scarlett, I'm making dinner. And when Aubree's done feeding Scarlett, I will clean up like the area she was in. I will start washing the dishes and doing all that stuff while Aubree's bathing her. And then when Aubrie brings her out from bath time, we usually both play together with her. And then Aubrie will then give her bottle and put her down to bed. And while Aubrie's putting her bottle, giving her bottle, put her down to bed, then I get dinner like completely ready so that we can eat when she's in bed. So like things like that, or I'll be like tidying up the house while like Aubrie's playing with her. So yeah, I mean, if we both sat there and played with Letty, yeah, that'd be fun. But then we both have to clean up the house afterwards.
Yeah.
And you know, when she goes
Maybe
to
that
bed,
works for
it's
some
nice.
people,
to,
but
yeah,
I don't know.
it's just nice to roll right into it. So.
What do I do with Letty during her long wake windows? So yeah, now she only takes 2 naps a day. So I usually feeding her takes a while, like 20 to 30 minutes of that time. So she's usually awake for like 3 hours right now. So like diaper, getting her dressed, feeding her another snack, like getting her down, that's a whole like hour and a half. So the other hour and a half, I would say, you know, we're just playing, go on a walk outside, like go outside, do something, change from room to room, like you just, kind of change activities. I would suggest not just letting it be a free-for-all all the time where she gets to like do whatever she wants and get into whatever toys she wants. Just kind of like section off your time. Like this time is for books, put them away. This time is for like the floor toys, put them away. Like, I don't know. I just think that helps you kind of block off time and not get bored yourself.
Most of my questions had to do with fitness, like how do you restart in the new year? Like how do you get enough protein? Like things like that. So, or like what's the most important thing? I would say like, first off, if you're starting your fitness in the new year, don't think you need to go to the gym every day. I think start with like a goal of like 1 to 2 days a week. Cause you gotta remember 1 to 2 days is still 1 to 2 days more than you were doing. So start with 1 to 2 days a week. And then once you get 2 days and you're good, try to add in the 3rd day, then the 4th day. I don't think you need to go every day. I think 4 to 5 days is adequate. Your body needs rest. And then as far as like food, I would say like, try to, count macros if you understand that. If you don't, try to eat healthy, like clean up your diet. For protein, if you're having a hard time eating enough protein powders is you can supplement. They're great options, or you can just like find areas to add more protein to your meal. So like, for example, in your breakfast, you could add egg whites or egg beaters to your meal to add like more protein without any other calories. You can add a scoop of protein to your pancakes to add more protein to it. Things like that. Instead of like trying to have a protein shake, there's ways to add like protein to the meal, to like all your meals. If you have a chicken for lunch and you normally have 4 ounces, make it 6 ounces of chicken. So that'll just be more protein at that meal. So those are really the questions I got asked.
Baby steps. I think, don't get overwhelmed by having to do 100 things. Just do one thing and then make that a habit and then build on that.
So what's the name of your baby? Scarlett?
Look at my bio.
I will say that a lot of people don't understand Scarlett and Letty. So Scarlett is her name. Her name is Scarlett Rowe Bromlow. And Letty is just short for Scarlett. So at the end of Scarlett is Let. And then we just put E on it because it's cute. Letty. I can call her Let, I guess. But
yeah, a lot of people call Scarlett Scar.
I will say like what to get someone that has everything. Like you can always do like these fun, like I've seen booklets where like you fill out like redeem for one meal I cook for you, or coupon things like book. Like a coupon book. And I think those are cute ideas. And like, I don't know, it can be something special if you actually live up to the redemption. Like if he tries to redeem something and you're like, no, I don't want to do that, then it's pretty crappy gift. But if you get that and you're like, says like, like you get to pick the restaurant or like whatever it is, like I think those are fun gifts as well. So, or I pick the restaurant, like
date night, the gift that keeps on giving. What I'm saying, like if I gave you a coupon book and it had date night in it, you would have to pick that and we'd go out on a date.
Oh, you're saying so it'd be a gift for you too?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
it's a double whammy. All right.
I know how to finish a date night, that's for sure.
Oh, gosh.
Like asking us about our future, Montana, babies, things like that. As far as kids go, like Scarlett is a lot. I don't know about adding another kid anytime
Right now,
soon
yeah.
for that situation. And also, like, I'll be honest with you guys, it wasn't an easy process to have another kid. So I think that, like, when people ask that, there's always this kind of like in the back of your mind, you know, we didn't actually have the easiest time having one. So like, who's to say that another one is just like this guaranteed thing?
Yeah, I think if you have like your heart set on like having a second one, then you're not really enjoying the first one, in my opinion. So I am trying
Well, not
to
just
just
that,
like
who says we could
fully...
even have a second one?
No, that's what
you
I'm
know,
saying.
so.
You can't, like, nobody can guarantee that to
Right.
you. So you have to enjoy like every single second of Letty. So that's what I try to do. I would love to have a second one because I think I want a sibling for Letty. Like, I think it would just be, it's something really special that I think you miss out on if you're an only child. But hopefully that happens. But I think we'll wait a little bit until she's a little bit older.
Yeah, I definitely don't want 2 under 2.
Yeah.
Not interested in that at all. So, but also I understand because a lot of people have kids and then they're like, well, I just got one, like potty trained, not taking naps, like we can go out and do stuff, and now boom, I'm like handicapped again. So I don't know.
Handicapped. As far as like Montana goes, I mean, I think, you know, obviously that's just a dream of ours to have some, like, a place there. So that is definitely always a plan that we have. But as far as like this year or next year or even the next year, like, I don't know if that's really gonna
I think it's probably like something that's in like a 5 to 10 year plan, not like a next few years plan.
Thankfully, we always have like my parents' house to stay at. So
yeah,
I definitely want to spend like more time there, at like big chunks of time, because yeah, we should be able to. I'm not really sure though. 2 more questions.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you know you found the one? Like, I don't believe in the one. I think that there are numerous people that you can end up in with a relationship. Will certain relationships be easier? Yes. You know,
Timing. We believe a lot in timing, and maybe this goes against like what you guys know about us and like our, you know, religious beliefs.
I don't think it's biblical. There's the one.
I'm
either,
just
though.
saying, like, a lot of people are like, oh, God meant for you to be with this person, so you must be the one. But that's not really what we're saying. We're not saying that God didn't plan for us to be together. But I think, like, logically, we know that there's plenty of people in this world.
I think that you can marry probably hundreds of different people. I just think that obviously certain relationships are going to be easier to navigate than others. Like, if you don't have anything in common with this person and they like want you to partake in all of this stuff with them and you don't enjoy doing that, then obviously that relationship is going to be a lot more sacrifice for you. But if you wanted to make it work, like, you can make it work. I think truthfully for a relationship, a lot of it just comes down to 2 people wanting to make the relationship work,
choosing to as
yeah,
well,
and choosing
you know?
to, and that's
because you made a commitment.
and obviously there are situations that we don't need to get into, like domestic violence and abusive relationships, things like that. I'm talking about like good, normal, functioning relationships that, you know, I think there's numerous people you can end up with, and that, you know, like I said, some of them may be harder and easier than others, but I think that plenty of people can end up with other people. I don't think there's this one person that you can marry.
Yeah, I definitely knew that I wanted to marry Brad, like, but, you know, as far as, oh, he's the only one in this entire world that I could end up with, like, I don't really believe in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but marriage is a choice that you make
every day. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's the end of
Wait,
this
no,
video.
you said 2 more and that was 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk about that. How much pregnancy weight did you gain? Okay, I gained probably close to 60 pounds. So I started out at 142. And
Wait, you were at 200 pounds?
I don't know. I never looked at the scale at that when I went in for
You
like my induction.
would have surpassed me in weight.
I know, it's
Oh, wow.
pretty awesome if you think about it. No, I need to. I'll try to see at the doctor maybe like next time how much weight I did gain. But I know for a fact that I gained like 40 to 50 pounds. But I didn't weigh myself the last like 4 weeks, and you gained a lot of weight that last 4 weeks.
Well, I mean,
because of water weight.
Letty is also really big baby.
Yeah, she was,
Yeah.
you know, 9'5", and yeah. So
So,
anyway, so and then I lost 20 pounds initially just after childbirth, like pretty normal. And then over about 4 months, I lost the next, what would that be, 20? And then now I'm sitting at about 150 and not really moving, but I haven't really been trying that hard.
Let's be honest, like we eat candy every night on the couch. Like we've eaten at like all this holiday stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, we eat out. Like, we just live a normal life now. Yeah. I mean, fitness has always been a part of our life, and it's what we started sharing on social media, but I think people confuse a part of your life with your entire life. Our life didn't revolve around fitness to begin with. The fitness was a part of our life that we shared with a lot of people because that's just something that we did and people found interesting. And I think that as time goes on, it's not that fitness is less important to us. It's just there's other parts of our life that we want to share now more than we care about sharing fitness. Like, I still go to the gym, 4 to 5 times a week. I just don't record my workouts as often. And I'm still in what I consider great shape. But I guess it's just like, if everything that we shared is a solar system, we shared fitness and maybe that was our Earth, but there are other planets out there in the solar system that have to be there for the solar system to function. So it's just like one ingredient in the whole mix. And we've decided to share other ingredients that have come about. So
yeah.
Right?
Perfect. Yep. 2022 though, I want to track my macros a little bit
Maybe
more.
we should do a New Year's resolution video later.
Comment below if you think we should.
Yeah, comment down below if you would like to hear our resolutions. I actually would like to share my resolutions and like goals for the year. Because one, I think it's nice to be
concrete.
it's nice to like say them out loud and other people can hold you accountable to that. And they'd be like, hey Brad, I thought you said you were going to do this. And you're like, shut up.
I changed my mind.
Yeah. So yeah, comment down below if you'd like to see that. Share this video.
Subscribe
like
if
it.
you have not.
You're worth it.
You're worth it.